Welcome to a FoodBev Media interview. My name is Gwen Jones and I'm a news reporter at FoodBev. Today I am joined by Ken Burns, lead scientist and chef at Kalsec. Thanks so much for being here today. In this interview, we are going to discuss the importance of comprehensive allium flavour options as it pertains to food and product development. So firstly, could you tell us about alliums and what their benefits are?
Yeah, no problem. And my name is Ken Burns, and I've been a product developer / lead scientist at Kalsec for about a year and a half. And one of the coolest things about alliums, it's actually a bucket or a genus or family of plants that include cultivated onions, garlic, green onions, shallots, and chives, just to name a few. And what I think is really neat about them is they're really like the first trending ingredient. They've been around for centuries. And their greatest advantage, in my opinion, is they just have the ability to deliver a wide array of flavor profiles, all the way from fresh to, say, a 1 hour caramelized onion. It's just mind-blowing how this single, humble commodity ingredient can be morphed when just using heat and time. You're really able to layer in a unique eating experience that is really what is my passion. So deliver something new for your customer.
How has Kalsec been innovating in the alliums in culinary space?
This is something we've been doing for years, and I'm really proud to say that for the first time in the last year and a half, we've been communicating our allium portfolio under a culinary lens. We're really delivering new solutions for our customers to make sure that if you want a flavor profile like sweated, smoked, grilled, we have that available to you to unlock those flavor profiles for your customers. And taking it a step further, like I said, these ingredients have been used all throughout the world for a very long time. And we're honing in on those regional, global differences so we can deliver what a Chinese chive flavor will look like if you're from the Asian region. We're also working towards delivering like a wok style onion and garlic. So we're really focusing on taking advantage of all the cooking styles and methodologies all throughout the globe to deliver and unlock those flavor profiles for food manufacturers. It's really exciting.
And what is the importance of comprehensive allium flavour options, and how does it enhance food and product development?
I mean, the options are endless, just like how any cook would use an allium in the kitchen. And our flavors really mirror that wide range customer solution that is critical for product development. I think the best way to really answer a question is just provide an example. And an hour ago, I was ideating on the benchtop a plant-based chive and onion cream cheese. And I was using our fresh chive, toasted onion, sweated garlic, black garlic, and fried shallot. And it really established like this layered allium foundation that creates a unique flavor system that blows your customer away. It really, at the end of the day, turned into this allium cocktail of goodness. And it's just amazing what you can create with a comprehensive flavor option. And that's really what we aim to do. When you really think about like onions and garlic, they're very rarely considered the superstar ingredient, but if you take them out of what you're developing or what you're cooking, you know your product's just not the same. And that's why it's very important.
What is the importance of alliums in culinary settings?
I mean, just think about it. I mean, onions, garlic, shallots. When next time you're sitting in a menu or in a restaurant, look at the menu and just look at how many options you have at your disposal. Cooks and chefs have been using them for centuries just to unlock their flavor profile. As early as like 18th century, I mean, we have the sous vide sauce, which is bechamel and onion. That really has the ability to transform what you're working with to really unlock that flavor profile that you can deliver for your customers. But they're just everywhere, and it's really fun to see.
How has Kalsec's portfolio developed and been made accessible to manufactured food applications?
That's another great question, Gwen. And this is something that we accidentally acquired over the years. Our portfolio has expanded to over 140 items. And it's simply just by solving customer needs. And we're like, wow, this sweated garlic, this sauteed garlic, this roasted onion is really, really good, and it adds value to our portfolio and to our customers. But additionally, I mean, you can just remove all of the logistics, production workflow issues that are involved with receiving, storing, processing, and even if you can't cook the alliums, raw materials, it just saves you steps and unlocks huge flavors that customers are looking for. It still blows me away with a few drops of our products, and you have the ability to reduce cost, increase production facilities, and reduce microloads into your products. I mean, it's really just a win-win across the board.
What trends have you witnessed when it comes to alliums in culinary? Do you expect these to change at all?
I think the coolest thing about trending allium components in culinary and in CPGs and products is, I mean, they're historically the workhorse flavor carrier in products. I mean, we don't even realize it at the time. The first step in any recipe is just saute onions and garlic and create your soup. But these workhorse ingredients are finally getting their due and they're shining. You can see it across all products like on the shelf. There are PDPs across categories. For the past couple of years, you're seeing a smoked sweet onion vinaigrette. You're seeing a roasted garlic pasta sauce, a caramelized onion dip. I mean, a fried shallot aioli, roasted garlic wheat crackers. I mean, these flavors are going into products across categories, and it's really exciting to see them in the spotlight. And I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Are there any challenges when it comes to comprehensive allium flavors in culinary, and how do you overcome these?
As I've been here for the past year, I think one of the biggest challenges that I've experienced is these are your core everyday basic commodity items, and everyone has a preconceived notion of what these flavors should be. And when you've been eating them forever and you've been cooking them in established recipes, say a chicken salad or a chicken noodle soup, there's a great deal of emotion tied to it, and that's part of it that makes it really cool. But when those flavor expectations don't perfectly align, sometimes it sparks great conversations on how to make the product better, but also to see you think this caramelized onion is savory and it should be a little bit sweeter. Well, we can just cook it a little bit longer and extract out some of that sweetness. But one way you kind of overcome those changes or differences in flavor perception is really just lean on the product development process. We have a great sensory team here at Kalsec, and everything that we ideate to is actually held to a benchmark standard of said cooked item. So we'll actually caramelize an onion and create our extracted flavor against that, and we'll panel it, and it has to pass and hit our standards. And we really take great pride to ensure our products are the best they can be for us and our customers.
What alliums in culinary are available for manufactured food applications from the portfolio?
Well, in all honesty, they all are. They're all at your disposal, to be pulled and used. And but specifically, over the past couple years, we've had some great wins with our IsoFresh white onion. You can really layer in those fresh flavors in a cooked product. Our sweated garlic has had some traction in dressings. Our roasted garlic has been phenomenal. Caramelized onion, fried shallot is one of our favorites, and our smoked garlic. All of these, we've had great wins across categories, and they're readily available for food manufacturers. It's fun to see these products get incorporated in product development in such categories like pasta sauces, soups, salad dressing, baked goods, canned meats, and a lot of plant-based options as well.
Thank you. How can applying a heated cooking technique to alliums enhance its flavor profile?
Even as a young cook and eventually a chef, one of the earliest culinary lessons that I experienced was just how much a diced onion from raw is, the flavor profile just changes with a little bit of heat. It really breaks down those sulfuric compounds, and it's really like bitter and green. And as it cooks, it just releases its moisture, and it really unlocks the sweetness. And as it eventually cooks a little bit longer, it starts to brown and it starts to caramelize, and you just unlock that buttery, savory notes to the onion. It's why foodies talk food and try to create new experiences and deliver new flavor profiles just from these simple cooking procedures and processes, just to make your food the best it can be. And it's really nice to be a part of a company that unlocks these flavors with just a simple drops of our product.
Your passion for it really comes through. It's really lovely. Just before we finish, is there anything else you would like our listeners to know?
Yeah, I mean, for the first time, Kalsec is unleashing its culinary advantage. We have an incredible, robust allium portfolio available at your disposal that, when put together like a puzzle, I mean, you can really layer in like toasted, caramelized, fried, and really create a different eating experience from your customer. I've worked at CPGs before and tried to replicate products on the benchtop, and it's really hard to replicate these experiences that we're able to unlock for you. So please, when you think of allium portfolios and allium flavors, think of Kalsec, and we'll be happy to work with you.
Lovely. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Gwen. This has been a pleasure.